arrivederci, and hello. Hi. Let's see. Is that it still is neat. I don't know why it's so neat, but it's neat. Troy, hi. How you doing, Troy? I need to change this before I forget and end up showing. Wait, that's the wrong thing. It's just hey, let me just turn this off real quick so that I don't leave that on and end up like showing like twig and berries or anything like that. Just as a general principle. Hi guys, hello. My light blinks when I turn on and off my mic with the with Discord. It's kind of neat. It's like I got a foot pedal. But the problem is for those of you who don't know. Here, let's do this. This is me, right? You can see me over here. You can see I've got my neck, bad skin, and everything, right? You guys got that. So I got a foot pedal right here. It's a little foot pedal that boom, 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 right? No problem. That actually runs my Discord. So when I press it, it unmutes and demutes my Discord, right? Neat way, yay. But it also, the new thing is now it also turns on the light, right? So I can turn on and off the light, and that's pretty neat. Although it seems like I broke. There we go. And stuff. So that was all cool and whatnot. But there was an unintended problem. We had an unintended consequence. And that is, and both this problem actually popped up and affected both Ika and I. And that is that once you get that working, you can't stop playing with it. You just sit there like at your desk, like playing with like a little 4-year-old. Like it's just you just push the button, like hey, light turn off, light turn on, light turn on, light, and it's mesmerizing. And so it's it was like a genuine problem. Like but we'll work. We work through the pain. We work through the pain. So anyway. Light on for muted or off? On for unmuted. I was thinking of it like basically like a on the air light, So red is danger, meaning people can hear you, right? So unmute and light is on. But it's like a 4-year-old or a moth, like a moth to the 4-year-old flame. But you understand. It's not just button pressing though, it's pedal tapping. So that's why you're late. You were playing with your foot pedal. I mean, I just couldn't stop. Also, I don't know why, but Horizon Zero Dawn decided that it needs to do this optimization thing, and it's slow as balls. So that's just kind of going on in the background. But your comes. Thank you for the 100 bits. Long time no see. Happy to have you back. Mighty Mace with the 100 bits. Hero, how's your night been? It is fine. I had some conversations that were a little bit serious and just needed to take a minute stepping away, but it's serious because it's important to me and just, it's fine. But you're giving yourself a tattoo of your zodiac Leo. Well, all right. I mean, I don't know. Are you giving yourself like a prison tat or what? Matt Fuller, thank you for the 21 months. Your absolute favorite game, Horizon Zero Dawn. It's probably going to irritate the shit out of you watching me play it, but I am here for you. Loving the heck out of the game. I'm looking forward to playing it as well again. Babe, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. That is very kind of you. Mad Phaedrus with the 9 months. Pine coming over with the raid. Also, hi, Mad Phaedrus. You don't need to put anything clever. You're fine. Pine coming over with the it's a stick and poke. Yeah. You love the game? Played it on PS4? Nice. And did I play it on controller, right? So I need to get my controller set up. But the thing is, we also had Amber Blossom with 3 months. Cass the Inkslinger with the 14. Thank you, Cass. I appreciate it. Just want to tell you that you're amazing and thank you for everything you do for us. And say that the little chat we had meant a lot. Thank you. Of course. I mean, it's just, I'm always happy. But I'm always happy to have the conversation. You've been watching cringe comps for almost an hour. Time to cleanse my eyes. I'm not a big fan of the word cringe because it's gotten taken over by people who are just like, oh my God, that's so cringe. And like the only thing that's cringe about 90% of what people call cringe is the fact that they've used the word cringe to describe it, So I solemnly swear I will not backseat this game. Fair enough. Fair enough. Hi, Doc. How you doing? I hope you're well. Delta, thank you for the 100 bits. And I appreciate the support. Witherful Live with the 25 months. Xer, dear God, Xer, has it been that long? 42 months on the tier 2. You say cringe? Like, that's so cringe. Like, I feel like cringe is one of those things that, like, started out with people saying it ironically, but then unironically it became, or ironically it became unironic as they got more used to it. Kind of like when people would say lol. Like, I found that with my old boss, that we would say lol as a, like, you know, to make fun of people who say lol, and then eventually you realize you're just saying lol. Like, it's not the irony anymore. It's just that's what you're saying. I'm your spirit animal. Yay! So Amy Joe, thank you for the 30 months. Baroness with the 12 months. Miss Kayla. Did you guys see Miss Kayla's alert? Or allow me to remind you. Assuming it goes through at some point. There we go.
Does he look like a bitch?
Ms. Kayla with the 24 months. Thank you so much. And I'll see you in the VODs as well. Dark Creeper with the 3 months. And then Emmy with the offline resub for 24 months.
Does he look like a bitch?
Does he look like a bitch? Nitsa Craft also with the 5 months offline. Thank you guys. Logic with the 2,000 bits. Hope you have a fun time in HCD. Love your face. So thank you, Logic. That's very kind of you. Johan von Johan, what's going on? I know I've missed a lot of these last weeks, but I hope to be back more soon. Work has been crazy. Life has been crazy, but I miss you all. Life comes first. So you no need to apologize, and I hope we see you. But if we don't, then I hope you're having a fantastic time. Johan, thank you. Doc with the 500 bits. Like I said on Twitter, yours has an on-air light vibe, but Ike's has a red light district. Yeah. I mean, Ike is a little bit more red light district just in general, I think. Horror Girl 86 with the 11 months, and Captain Mike B with the 100 bits. Squirrel! Red light is distracting. I hope you're not the imposter anytime soon. I know, right? So, a couple things real quick. Hi, Deadpool. How are you doing? The first is that it finished, so that's good. And the second is I keep going to Stream Raiders screen, which we should run that one of these nights, but, you know. You don't want to go back to school tomorrow? Neither do I, so I don't think I'm going to. But, so, here's the thing, guys. Red and I broke up. But it's okay. There's no drama. It's just, we're both like, you know, like, look, when we set up the Monday thing, it was neither one of us were nearly as busy. And he's got his job that's taken a ton of his time, and I could probably use a little bit less scheduled time and a little bit more free time as well. So you know, totally cool. We're not you know, it's a One Direction hiatus. It's not, we're not breaking up. I guess I did say we broke up, but you know, it's a hiatus. But no, it was a very mutual thing, and it's all the love and support for him and back and forth. And besides, it's like, you know, it's not like we're any further apart. Like, our communities are right next to each other, and we're all we're all around each other. You know, without it being like too sexual, but we're still gonna hold hands. Like, I guess that's really the way to break it down. Is we might not do Monday nights regularly, but we'll still hold hands. Everything's fine. But I did see someone saying, I guess Red was busy again, and we did have that conversation. So, but I mean, Troy's sharing me. I mean, if Troy wants me to himself, Troy can have me to himself. Like, guys, you understand, Troy gets first right of refusal. The problem is he's refused me for all but like 2 hours, you know. So I'm highly available because Troy has declined my advances. You know, you understand. You love freeloading off of your mom's Amazon Prime. Hey, you know what? Whatever works. I'm fine with it too, because, well, I'm fine with it too. And thank you for the 3 months. I appreciate it. Any idea why your emotes are locked for your channel? Why would I I said why, but no, I don't have any idea. There's literally, as the streamer, you have no technical support to give on what Twitch is or isn't doing. That's all Twitch support. If you want to talk about channel points, you want to talk about anything, that's all done through Twitch, and we have no influence whatsoever on it. I would assume that it thinks that you're unsubbed or that your sub ran out and you're in the grace period or something, but I have no idea. Also, Rita, tell me more. Tell me more, because I make Troy my bitch. Tell me more. But at any rate, you have something for me. Wait, you have something for Spiky. Right. So, Horizon Zero Dawn, I hear you say. I've been missing this game. I'm kind of glad to get back to it. There is a possibility where we'll finish after 90 minutes to 2 hours and hop over into Among Us with Ica. We'll see how that goes. But Misfit, the only thing I would ever ask of you is to say hi back if I were to say hi in chat. But y'all, why do student loans suck? Because it's a lot of debt that you have to pay back. Pretty straightforward, it seems. So we are doing this. We did our first Far Cry outpost, but you just passed your physical to get into the army, and now it's cool to end my day watching you. Well, I mean, thank you for your service, Frantic Mouse, or for your future service, and you know, I hope that it all works out. I don't, you know. Okay, hit me with that, why don't you? I'm just saying. If you're offering things, then then that's the request. That's the tweet. Wait, Pine, you're heading off already? But Pine, I thought we were going to do the thing. Did you give up on the thing? Huh. Am I gonna try the new beta? What new beta? Oh, for Among Us? I don't know. If Ike is running it, then sure. If he's not, then no. All right, so what are we doing? The War Chief's trail. That's right, we were chasing the War Chief, and we were trying to find that out, but I was also just randomly shooting shit because that's kind of fun too. And then I can do this, and I can be like, oh, zom, 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 and I can look around and find things and be like, hey, look, oh, I needed to talk to this dude too. You've been enjoying Rustic Waters? Good. You playing the new Avengers? Don't really have plans to, but you never know where I'm going to end up. Sir.
Feels good, doesn't it? Hold it inside you one last breath, then let it out.
Ugh. I didn't find your partner.
They killed him. I hardly feel surprised. He was already getting cocky when we carved through the last bandit camp. I thought he and I were agreed. Only enjoy the killing as much as the challenge. No great loss. Nothing in the wilds I can't handle, just me and the voice of our teeth here.
Voice
Your
of
bow
our
has
teeth.
A name?
Yours doesn't?
You're not just a traveler. That armor was fitted for you, and the way you hold your bow.
I
Emwa.
said a concerned traveler. I was a soldier, but I was a soldier longer than there was a war, if you follow. Where the arrowhead passes between armor and skin, that's the place I belong. So I make opportunities to find it. It's like coming home.
Have you ever thought about hunting machines?
They don't get that look in their eyes.
What are you sure I read? About how you couldn't hear anything or something else?
Did bandits wrong you somehow?
They wrong us all. They live filthy lives.
What's pointless?
So they have to die that way too.
What are we complaining
So you
about?
hunt them
We're
down
already
to help
complaining?
others.
No. For sport. I can't wait for wars anymore.
I have no
Life's
idea what
too
Forbidden
short
West
and the
is.
thrill of
Frosted
death
Chaos.
too sharp. If you kill a tribesman, there'll be retribution. Hunt a boar, they complain if you waste the meat. But bandits, they're vicious. They always put up a fight, and no one cares if you kill them.
Oh, the spend points? Yeah. It does exactly what it says it does. I mean, you know, like, if you gotta kill somebody, it might as... If I'm gonna eat somebody, might as well be you. If he's... Listen, better to direct his psychopathic nature over to that than to just have him be a killer.
I guess you're doing the right thing for the wrong reason.
I'm doing what I love. And what could be wrong with that?
I'm
We're
gonna
done
leave
here.
now.
Here? I'm afraid so. But we live in a world of ruins, and bandits are drawn to them like infection to a wound. You wouldn't let that infection set in, would you? I'm sure we'll meet again.
Maybe, if it can't be helped.
If we pass each other by, we'll know it by our work.
Hey, I got 5,000. So he's Dexter. Pretty much, that's what I got from that. That was my takeaway as well. I want to do more bandit camps, and I want to do all this stuff where I shoot the things and beat the things and then kill it. Is that so wrong? If that's wrong, I don't want to be right. Is the quote command still a thing? Sure. I missed. I missed. But, hear me out. What if I didn't miss this time? Boom. You have a giant thumb. You just got back from getting your
Focus is receiving
bowl of
another
fruit.
signal.
Good. What have you missed? Action, adventure. I think there were some boobs. Rachel has a great Dexter. Anything around that I need to be concerned about? Hey, look, a car. Okay, Death. Well, I'm playing this right now. I can find boobs everywhere. It's my special skill. Oh, hi. Hi, everybody. What are you, anyway? Are you harvesters? No, you're just grazers. I mean, you know, we all have
If I
skills.
found out more about these machines, I could learn to override them.
I don't understand what it means by find out more of them. Hi, excuse me, sir. Sir, this is fine. Supplies!
They're closing in on the signal.
The hell?
I think the signal is coming from that tall neck's head. There must be a way to get up there.
Oh, that's a thing. Jump on the tall neck's back. Okay. That sounds like fun. Let's do it. But maybe I'll save first. Doesn't seem like a bad plan. As far as things to do go, that's a huge one. I get that a lot. Sir? Sir? These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. It's... Ow, okay, don't get kicked. If he kicks you, you will die. It's pretty much instant death. Just so you know. Just to let everybody know, the kick is instant kill. But that's why we
Something
save.
sending that signal.
Sir, hold still so that I can shoot you in the face. Thank you. Your cooperation has been noted. I had a whole thing with these are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its continuing mission to walk around in a circle, boldly striding where no striders stridden before. But then I got kicked and I died. So, you know, not that we've died yet. We still are flawless. Well, this looks convenient.
I should be able to.
Supplies!
Made it. Now to climb up to its head.
Okay, climb. Yahoo! Ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da, ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-da, 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 ba-ba-da. Hello. Ziggity zaggity.
This won't take long.
What?
It knows everything along its path and sends what it sees to other machines.
So it's a radar. Hey, it's Bionkity Gonkity Gooskity Goose Hooskity. I think. I don't know. Rappel down. Yahoo! You know, like, okay, let's just talk for a second. I get that it's a great visual, but in my world, in my mind, I'm thinking tie the rope off first. Maybe not have the risk of missing the throw. Just throwing it out there. Just seems like the thing to do, you know? Like, secure the rope, then jump. It just, I feel like the order of operations is a little out of whack here. I mean, it might have worked out this time. That doesn't mean it works out every time. So, I'm just saying. Press root to view a notebook. What are you notebooking me? Orbit 4F8 initiated, cycle 808-231, routing query sent, no response G prime, ping inert agents, 4346 dormant. Okay, well, good. Now that we know that, we can continue on. Originally, I was confused, but now that we've read that...
This must be the rise Sona's runner told me about.
I hear nanobots? Maybe I don't? The hell is that? Is that a raccoon? Okay. You! What are you? You're a raccoon. Okay. Well, you just became significantly less interesting to me. That cleared everything up. This is what I'm saying. Love your streams. While I can't make it live often, I do like to watch all the VODs in a couple of days after. Well, I appreciate that. And thanks for being here. I always appreciate my VOD squad. Sir? You're still visible behind the tree, sir? I appreciate that you thought you were out of view. You were not. Also, Thor Hulk, thank you for the 16 months. Can't believe it's been 16 months. I'm not as active as chat as I used to be, but I lurk quite often and it's always enjoyable. Hey, you know, you do you. Do what you gotta do. Good night, babe. Have a good day at school tomorrow. Doesn't appear to be anything I need to worry about too much. Wait. it's over here. Baby.
The war chief stopped here. So where did she go next?
Examine the
They must
campfire.
have taken a moment to rest. Couldn't have been easy
Oh, yeah.
going on after the ambush.
Whew. Captain Mike B, thank you for the 1100 bits. Sorry, dude, but slinging the noose instead of tying it off visually more game-like. I mean, I think if we wanted realistic, we would be spelunking instead of getting fat at a computer screen. Listen, sir. Bold of you to assume my weight, but not entirely incorrect. Scratching the good itch is so satisfying. I've got an itch to scratch with ye. I don't know what I'm saying, but I agree.
That old bow has seen a lot of action. No one would have left it willingly. Sona's taken losses.
Yeah, you know what with the whole blood everywhere and everyone's been poked and killed and footsteps.
A recent kill. Freshly skinned. Sona and her braves can't be far.
Sir, if I may, you are making quite a bit of noise. Perhaps, wait. What did that? There's a thing right there. Oh, it's a supply crate. If you were to, for example, be quieter, then you would be less noisy.
Arrow shards. Braves were crafting ammunition here.
Are there no footsteps? I expected footsteps. Excuse me, I came here for footsteps. This game is pretty. Okay, there's still something over here.
Dressings for wounds. The runner wasn't the only one who got hurt.
Ecto, thank you for the
Maybe
raid.
a blood trail I could follow. I should try my focus.
I've been in my focus. Don't tell me to try my focus when I've been focusing on my focus, you focusings. Buzzbag Gamer, thank you for the 27 months. Ecto, I hope you had a good stream.
Tracks. Roots and blood. Looks like Sona and her braves headed for that ridge.
Hey, this is where I was going before I turned around and stopped going. This is fine. Are those both stock? Oh, corrupted watchers. Ain't nobody here but us chickens.
Here we go again.
Here we go again on our own. Meow 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 meow.
You're not gonna be the one to stop.
Sir, if you could hold still. My turn. Ow. Well. Hey, Nick, how you doing? Hironamaru Ice, thank you for the 17 months. Love this game. Glad I'm here to see it. I'm glad you're here to see it, too. I'm glad you're all here to see it. Except for you, Dave. God, fucking Dave. Classic. Just kidding, Dave. We're cool. Okay, so I don't have any... Well, you're in a hairy situation. Whoop! What? Sir, could you be more noisy? I feel like not it. I would like to... Who do I submit a complaint to? I'd like to complain to the complaint department. Fuck it. Hip, hoop, hip, hip.
A dead sawtooth. Maybe Sona took it out. She could be close.
I don't even see the dead sawtooth.
I'll tuck that away.
Tuck away, brown. Oh, there it is. Hi, how you doing? Ooh, that was dramatic. Let's see. The gizzard part's connected to the ram part. Oh, hi. Sir? Hello. It's good to see you. Alive. Let us look at each other knowingly.
You're lucky I happened by. One heartbeat more, and that sawtooth would
What?
have torn you apart.
Half a heartbeat more and I would have killed it myself. So you're War Chief Sona? Varl asked me to find you.
Has he held the gate?
He has, bravely. I saw him kill a corrupted machine himself. But he worries for you.
I would.
Our tribe needs strength, not sentiment.
Yeah.
I've tracked some of the killers who struck the Proving. I crave vengeance. Do you?
I mean, you know.
You have no idea.
Love
Show me
interest.
then. Lend me your strength. Follow.
Oh. All right.
The killers are just across this ridge, digging the cursed earth. The sin of the ancients is buried in that soil. Corrupter demons.
I know of them. I killed one at Mother's Watch.
A bold claim. I wonder if you'll live up to it.
Hey, you know, I realize you're angry, but you could be a little less twat-like. Just saying, it's an option. When given the opportunity to be like, A, I can either A, be a twat waffle, or B, not be a twat waffle. I'm just saying B. Or do not be, however the case may be.
Hours ago, I sent braves into hiding in the trees below. On my signal, they'll attack. The enemy and their demonic machines outnumber us. But we will have fury on our side.
We could have more than that.
Explain.
That's Blaze. What we used to burn, they used to blast. It's how they dug out this pit.
So we put fire to it and then?
Boom.
Then let us begin.
Whoa, wait. Let's not rush. Give me some time to make an approach. If I end up alerting them, open fire.
All right. Let's see what you can do.
I can loot this crate. Ta-da! So, all right. I suppose we're tagging and bagging. Are those bad guys? Are you back? Cultist sniper. I feel like snipers are bad. I don't know much, but I know that in general, unless I'm the sniper, I don't want to deal with snipers. You know what I mean? So what's the blaze that I'm supposed to? Oh, there it is. Okay. Cultist thug. All right. Let's just tag the battlefield here. Nobody look up. That'd be fairly obvious that a whole bunch of people are looking down at you. So if you could not, that'd be convenient. All right. Anyone I missed? Yes, sir. You, sir? You, sir? Everybody good? Everyone good? No problems? No problems? All right. I think we've got ourselves a quorum here. The question is how do I get down to Billy Bob over there? Because I feel like the thug's the thuggish one. And if I can de-thug the thug... Wait, who the hell are you? Oh, okay. If I can de-thug the thug, then that would be most ideal. And this guy just seems to be standing, like, off on his own. Like, you never separate from the party, right? Oh, we got ourselves a baseline, folks. So what do you think? Is this a bad plan? Good plan? Bad plan? Seems like a good plan to me. He's the red shirt. If I recall, I can't one-shot those snipers from a non-melee standpoint. Where to go? I don't think I can one-shot down the scanners either, can I? The corrupted scanners? That guy's gonna come pretty close. Seems a bit ballsy to go for the kill right there, though. Like, I don't know whether you can silent strike these guys. Well, like, okay, I guess I don't know how silent strike is, you know? Like, is silent strike silent? Or is silent strike just, you know, a strike with a little less noise? Tripwire would be very obvious. Scanning, bringing data. He's right there. I guess, here. Let's just silent strike this guy real quick. Just nice and quiet. Everything's fine. If you could not fall down there, that'd be... Well, this is awkward. Hi, guys! What's going on over here? So...
I think, not sure.
This is...
To me, brothers.
Well... Cool! All because the game physics decided to send me down. Sir? I'm gonna need to exit this premises. Hi, how you doing? Gotta go over here. I'm gonna jump on, I'm not gonna jump on that. I didn't want that. Hi, how you doing? Oh, you're on my side. It's fine. Ow! Sir? Apparently I'm corrupted? Okay. Game physics. I got game physics there. It was like, here, let me stab this guy, and I'll just fall off this ledge. Well, now the problem is now I don't have everybody tagged. That's just boring. Okay. I don't have to tag everybody again. Good practice round. I mean, we haven't died yet. We've just had a couple practice rounds. So now I'm curious if I can one-shot these dudes, though. Like the dudes in the face with the thing. My mouse is so sensitive, even though it's my controller. Oh. See that? It's fine. No one noticed a thing. 3 arrows later. They're like, what happened to Ted? I never liked Ted anyway. Ain't nobody liking Ted anyway. All right, there's no reason that guy should live. A headshot's a headshot? I mean, it'd be weird if a headshot was a butt shot. Am I using my sniper bow? God damn it! This is all, Napalm's fault. This is Napalm's fault. The fuck are you?
Oh, you're not ordinary.
All right, who's around me? Okay, you're just a warhog. Can concur. God damn it. Ooh.
Come on, then.
They're like angry and then they're like, wait, there ain't nothing to be angry at. How you doing? This is fine. Apparently did I trigger everything? I think I triggered everything. Sir, if you could stop shooting at them, that'd be great. Thank you. Much obliged. Also, sir, as long as we're talking... No, hey. No moving. Once I'm aiming at you, you're not allowed to move. That's a... Try and monitor... Here, I'll pause and then... Zoom. God, my mouse is so sensitive. It's so sensitive when I rub it that way. I don't know what's wrong. Can I do a jumpy jump? Nope. I need more jumpy jump. Sir? Hey! If you kill me, then I'll die. I apparently like the grunt a lot extra when I get corrupted. flawless, really. Without detection. I think if we were out to look back, we'd find that there were no mistakes made. Hi, Chibi. I'm more of a moan guy than a grunt guy. Don't die. Mission successful. Mission failed successfully, guys. They didn't know what hit them. I'm pretty sure they knew it was arrows. Also, this game has a habit of not letting me loot once I talk to the person, so I'm looting before I talk to the person. Because I feel like that habit is a bad habit, and I'd like to protest under strongest possible terms. I think this is just a health potion, too. You know, those things I never use. Let's see. Tip, 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 down. Now. Gimme. Look, I used a health potion. Look, Ma. You almost squeaked at that? At what, moans? Or the sensitive rubbing?
I'd have to ditch something.
All right, I feel like I've obtained everything that there is to obtain, and hey, look, I'm getting clipped down into the canyon again. Flawless victory, right?
This wasn't all the killers. I counted more at the War Party massacre. If I have to chase their filthy shadows from here to Spear's Reach, I will.
I have
You're
not
hurt.
watched The Last
Losing
Airbender.
blood.
My health is not your concern.
No one doubts your determination, but you need rest.
She's right, War Chief. Give your wounds time to close.
Val, what are you doing here? I ordered you to hold that gate with your life.
And so I did, until the runner you sent returned with news of his encounter with Aloy and your location. I left the gate well guarded. My place is here, with you, with our vengeance. Am I not owed that?
Maybe I should have a look around. See if I can figure out where the rest of
Maybe
the
I,
killers are.
you know, you guys seem to have a thing going on.
Everyone else does.
Mother.
Shy Gamer Girl, 200 bits. I finally came out of my family that I'm bi, and it has to do with this community of people that I had the courage to do so. Well, that's awesome. Congratulations, Shy Gamer Girl. I hope that they took it well, and I'm glad that you're taking steps to be yourself. Pi Squared, thank you for the 8 months. And Lisa, thank you for the 5. 21 to go until awesome emote. What's it, 26? Wait, 21, 25, what's it, 26? Tell me more, tell me more. Did you get very far? Can't she get me a friend? Rachel? Rachel? Hi, Kaisa. How you doing?
Perhaps my focus can help me.
Perhaps my focus can help. Whoa, 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 whoa! Nick, buddy. Like, I don't want to discourage you, but I love you regardless. But thank you, I appreciate it. Guys, can you give it up for Nick? 250 gifted subs to the chat. 50 gifted subs. It's 50 of you that don't have to subscribe. Lucky you. You didn't want to describe anyway. Describe? What the hell? What are the words that are coming out of my mouth? But regardless, Nick's got me all a fluster. That is extremely generous, dude. Thank you so much. And Polly Jacob.
Find something.
Is that Polly Jacoby? Polly Jacoby? Thank you for the initial sub as well. And Shy Gamer Girl also with 5 gifted subs. You guys are crazy. No, thank you, Nick. We appreciate it. Where should my focus be? Turkey, 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 turkey chameleon. What is that? Okay. Instead of falling down, why not fall down?
Focus could turn something up.
Okay, but I understand you want me to focus. I'm just a little unfocused right now. Aha. I've got extra rigid wood. I think this is where we started. No? Where are we going around here? What you at?
Commanders, over the past month, accidental blaze explosions have killed 12 men. Here in the Ring of Metal, I've taken the precaution of placing our entire stockpile in a covered shelter, safe from stray sparks and lightning. And I've posted guards to control access. I urge you to take similar measures, or suffer the consequences.
Flea Puff, thank you for the 1,500 bits.
Out.
It's been too long, and it seems to be a gifting kind of
Place
night. Well, thank
stockpile
you, Flea
inside
Puff.
their base.
I appreciate it.
Sabotage that, and we win.
GG easy. Sabotage that, GG easy.
I found something. The rest of the killers are camped inside a ring of metal. Any idea what that means?
Damn them.
Hi, Bookie.
The Ring of Metal lies in the ruins of Devil's Grief. That ground is taboo. I will return to the matriarchs, beg them to make an exception.
There's no time for that.
Blood spilled calls for blood spilled. If the ground is cursed, then let our vengeance sanctify it.
You blaspheme.
Please, War Chief, break the taboo.
Devil's Grief is a cursed place. But maybe Aloy's Seeker blessing can protect us. I'll send scouts ahead.
Doc!
Our force will assemble at the cliff above Red Echoes.
5,000
Launch our
bits. I
attack
forget what
from
these
there.
bits for again.
Like a plan.
You'd have to tell me.
See you there.
Nightwing Ninja, thank you for the 5 gifted subs as well. You guys are going crazy, and my pants are too tight for this. Misspelled tits. Perfect, I've leveled up. Now I can have skill points to annoy people that I'm not spending. I love it. I've been swimming in raw sewage. Is this the guy? Yeah, okay. I love it. All right, so we've hooked back up with Sora. We got Sarah with 5 gifted subs and Captain Mike People. Guys, you get a sub and you get a sub. If my pants are too tight, just take them off. I mean, they're undone. But so with the moving, I mixed up my old pants with my new pants. My old pants aren't the stretchy pants, where my new pants are the stretchy pants. And so my old pants are like, hello, I don't give. And I'm like, but I'm used to give. Mike B, thank you. Sarah, thank you
Save these
both.
for the
And
trail.
Doc, thank you as well. Shy Gamer Girl with the 200 bits. Thank you to everyone who said congrats. It went a little okay. My older sister was the only one that didn't support me on it, so I'm cutting her out of my life. I mean, I absolutely, if she is not willing to accept you, then that's on her, not on you. The only thing I would say is allow for some time for people to kind of come to terms with what's going on. You know, and it's a change, and it takes a different mentality and stuff. And absolutely, if they're not willing to support and they're, you know, bringing you down, then that's on them, and you don't need that. But that doesn't mean just instantly cut anyone out of your life. Like, give them time to adjust. You know, there's a line to kind of find there. Where am I going? What am I doing? Who am I doing it with? Why do I have this stick? Where did my underwear go? Logic with 5 gifted subs. Oh my goodness, guys. What are you doing? Kaisa Malane with the 200 bits. It's a showing love kind of night, and with my favorite game, too. Kaisa, thank you. Thank you, guys. Hey, sexy lady. Whoop, 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 whoop. You platinum this game on PS4? I shot a turkey. We're basically the same. Samey same. Anything interesting around? You look kind of interesting. What are you? Oh, you're a fox. You're not that interesting. You're terribly uninteresting, if I'm being honest. What? Pooh! Right in the pooper. Well, it was. Don't look at me like that. I can hear you judging me from here, Kaisa. I don't know what we haven't seen, so it will be a surprise. Sir?
These are helpful. Bitter, though.
We should help him sing bass. I got you. I'm sorry it didn't work out. That sucks. So just the matchmaking was really bad?
Easier when I was a kid.
You would trust me with your drink? That means a lot, actually. Protecting your drink is an important thing. Samarabam, thank you for the 10 months. Mobile clients. Oh my goodness, Heyman! And that triggered the... Oh my goodness, guys, what's going on? Mobile clients don't even have the update available. I mean, I kind of wondered, like, with the beta, I kind of wondered if that was the case. Like, it didn't seem like it was very coordinated release. It was kind of like, here, I'm dumping this out. Maybe this will do some changes and stuff. But, Heyman MC, thank you for the 25 gifted subs, guys. What do you say? Thank you. No thanks. Thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it very much, guys. Mighty Maze with the 100 bits. I too have platinum this game. The collectibles are actually fun together. Good. Captain Mikey with 100 bits. We do this because we love you and your community. Well, I'm glad that you love me and the community. I really am. You can't see the hype train because you're on mobile. Imagine, if you will, that there's a train and there's a guy going, all aboard! And then it's like, dun 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 dun, and then he's like, I dun 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 dun, and then something went. You know, it's like that a little bit. It's basically like that. It's not exactly like that, but it's basically like that. No excuses for what?
I can't override that machine. But if I could learn more about it.
Apparently, I really want to learn more about that machine. I'm such a dork? What? Doesn't sound right. Thank you guys for the level 5. That is... Sir, let's not overreact, sir. Sir? Sir? Yeah, run. Be gone, fell beast! Woohoo! That's just a herd. You heard it here first, folks. Hey! I'm just trying. A fella's just trying to loot. You know what I mean? Just trying to loot some stuff in this dog eat dog world. They all seem very red exclamation pointed at me. Wow. We're like staring at each other. Like, who goes first? You go first? I go first? I'm gonna be honest, I think I win. I mean, I'm not saying I win, but like, I'm alive and you're not win, you know? Also, the horse one came out of nowhere and then just yeeted off too. It was like a hi, hello, yeet. What the hell? Hey! Yeah, yeet, sir. Oh my goodness. Paranoid Pop Rocks, thank you for the 300 bits. Blood Sapphire, thank you for the 500. Delta with the 100, thank you for the love. Carrot Tops with the 200. Bookie with the 500, thank you, sir. Maddie Big Boy, thank you for the 100 bits. You're loving HCD? Thank you. I'm enjoying it as well. Thank you for the level 5 guys. Guess who with the $5 donation? Since your pants are already undone, does this take them off a tiny bit more? Shy Gamer Girl, thank you for the 100 bits. I thought she would be the one to support me the most since she's a bi also, so it hurt a lot. We were really close. I love all you guys. I'm glad I found the community. I'm sorry that it went down like that. You know, you never know how it's gonna all happen, but again, I hope that in time she can come to accept. But you're welcome here, and we appreciate you for however it is you want to be. Crystal, thank you for the 200 bits, and Cranky Old Mage with the 4 months. Thank you guys.
These will keep.
All right, I think I've been heading in the general direction that I needed to go as well. Heading to the Red Echoes. Guys, we've got a nearby. Oh, there it is. There's so many things to pick up. I gotta pick up all the stuff. It's like Pokemon. You gotta catch them all. But instead of catching them, you just pick stuff up. Are these grazers again? Why are there so many grazers? Look, they go all the way up the mountain.
These machines. I'll have to find out where they came from.
I am hidden to you, sir. Excuse me, I am stealth. Excuse me, I'm stealth! What the hell are you? Yep. Sir. I don't have time for you and you. Ow. Always take time to loot. Critical hit. Flawless victory, other than the flaws. Sir. No, sir. Poof, I'm a tree. Oh my god, that worked. Surprise, not a tree. It's like, son of a bitch, that tree just jumped up and stabbed me. You're about to say I'm successfully stealthing and dodging felt wrong, and then this happened, I was right in the world. I have you know that when I actually want to, I can stealth just fine. I choose to be seen by my enemies. Look at that question mark. He's like, I have questions. Info again, sir. There's nothing there. I'm pretty sure of it. Hi. So, what'd you see? Anything? No? Nothing?
Red light.
He saw something! We're just clearing out the grove. Removing the riffraff. Raffing the riff roof. I choose to be seen by your enemies. I mean, you know, gives it a little je ne sais quoi. Shaboom. Ow, fuck, my leg! Excuse me, I am behind a tree. How dare?
Come on.
Gotta go! Don't gotta go, we're fine. Everything's fine. What are all you? Oh, you're the horsies. Also, when did the thing get behind me? The thing was in front of me and now it's behind me. Wait. The thing's in front of me again. I'm so confused. I don't know where I am. So you're horsey, 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 horsey. All right. Machine site discovered. Strider. They'll never find me if I run. Bird. Fox. What the hell are you? Fire bellowback? What the fucking balls and shit and stuff is that? Those seem like the no-touchy things. Like, those have strong no-touch vibes. I wanna shoot it. There doesn't happen to be like a fireplace anywhere around, is there? Someplace I could warm my hearth by the fire before I go and, you know, riff-raff the riff-raff. I should pet them. Northeast. Bold of you to assume I know what direction I'm traveling right now. I realize there's a compass up there, but then I reiterate, bold of you to assume I've looked at the compass. You need a bow and arrow and a metal robot? For what? This sounds like a pretty kinky game. I need a metal arrow, 2 robots, and a pair of Vaseline gloves. Hey, fire! All right, so we got a million Striders over there, or Watchers, some Gazettes. But it's these Fireback von Blowharden Dingensteins that are really the interesting ones. All right, but hear me out. I hide in the bushes and I shoot them till they're dead without ever being seen. Flawless plan? Flawless plan.
Now they're hunting me.
Okay, that took a little bit less damage than I'd hoped. Is yellow armor or is yellow vulnerable? Maybe yellow's armor. Am I shooting at the glowy bits that are the armor? Ain't nobody here in these weeds. Yellow's vulnerable? Well, I certainly didn't do a whole lot to it. Hey, Laser Lips, your mama was a snowblower. This is fine. But hear me out. What if I hit it with fire? Bloody White Rose, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Bronco, thank you for the bits. I know you don't like when we do this, but I got the ad biddies and I wanted to share my success with not having a panic attack at work today. First time in a while I didn't feel like crying at work. So yeah, good day. Look, awesome. I mean, don't be watching bits on my part.
Already gone.
But nonetheless, awesome about the panic attack, bro. Blethazar, thank you for the 6 months. And Amy Joe Turtle, thank you for the 100 bits. Whoop. I am a tree. Getting closer to the fire-spitting machines is the correct option. Given several options, getting closer to fire is always preferred. Speaking of fire, fire!
You're not gonna like this.
I guess these fire machines probably aren't that vulnerable to fire. The hell's Tear Blast, anyway? Nobody here but us chickens. Everything's fine. So, seen any weeds around here lately? Now, Operation Run the Fuck Away! Okay, that was not enough running away. There was not enough running away. I felt like there needed to be more running away there. And I, like, did the run away, and then my character did, like, the jump that went, like, a quarter of a foot, and then stopped, and then just kind of sat there. And I was like, well, this is not going to end well for me. And it turned out that we had just another trial. We were just trying it. We still undefeated, but we've had a couple test runs. Can I explain what Horizon Zero Dawn is about? Honestly, I'm not far enough in to know really how to describe it. We are Aloy, who grew up as an outcast from her tribe. Her tribe is very religious and believes in lots of things, and we're kind of like post-apocalyptic, post-techno, Viking-esque, but the animals are all machines mostly, but I don't know why. And then there's something about a duck and 47 chickens, and I don't know what that's about either. But so anyway, our person who raised us was recently killed, and we're mad, but we're a seeker, so it's okay. I think I covered all the main points. I'm sure that's probably clears up everything. But really, we're at the point where it's like, we don't know what the hell's going on. What are you? You're a scrapper. You're looking scrappy today. You're a watcher. You're looking watchy today. Scrapper? Sir? Sir? Are you a scrapper? You are a scrapper. Night, Nissa. Where are you going, sir? And why is it so close to me? They didn't notice anything. It's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Stop worrying about it. It's fine. There's nothing to worry about. Big stretch. Well. As per usual, all plans are flawless until proven otherwise. Sir, if you would turn your head back this way. Sir, if you would... It's fine. Don't worry about it. It is we... No, don't scrap it! No! Get off that! Listen. Poof, I'm a tree! Shit, I'm not a tree! Not a tree! Yipe! Where did he go? I'm gonna die! I think I died. Meow! Hero Spoonfuls thing with 100 bits. Mad Kitty. Listen. I'm just testing their defenses right now. But yeah, that scrapper looting my loot was like, no, 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 no. Don't forget potions. I always forget potions. Dude, I'm so bored with you right now.
Stocking up.
Pokey pokey! Okay, those are firmly on the do not fly list right now. Oh, big building. All right. This time though, we're gonna do it differently. We're not gonna miss this shot. Never mind, we're gonna miss this shot.
What have you given me? Got too much already.
Now what can't I carry? I can't carry a watcher lens? Well, that's awkward. This game looks fun. It is fun. I've enjoyed this game. Where'd the scrappers go, though? Was that in a different spot? What the hell are you now? Shell Walker? How far are you in? Baby, that's all. That's as much as I got. If you can't feel it yet, you're not going to at all. Hot dog down a skag hole, you know what I'm saying? I guess I could look at upgrading my pouches right now. Carry capacity. Let's see. I want resources. Is that what those are? Maybe they're resources. Upgrade all the things. I mean, if I'm to the point where I'm just hoarding shit, then I might as well use some of the shit that I'm hoarding. Bye, Kirby. Why am I panting? Hi. Hello. Multiple sawtooths. We've got bogeys in Sector 6. Also, we've got these guys right here. Okay, good. That's my standard move to close out of. All right, so we have been flawless so far with fighting things. I wish my timeout thing did more timeout.
Low and quiet does it.
Sir? Sir? I had a nice trap set up and everything. It's over here. If you would kindly come to the trap, I would appreciate it. Perfect tree.
Safe. For a few minutes, anyway.
Was someone shooting me? Nah, I must have been imagining it. In other news, I have a spare arrow. I don't know where that came from. Why are there two of them? If there was only one, then there'd be half as many for me to deal with. Hi. I don't know what that's. Oh my! That was a thing. Rawr, rawr! In the face, nothing but net. I don't know what these are, but I like it. Not that they're actually doing that much damage. Hi. How you doing? Sir, that rock, that's inappropriate behavior with the rock. Sir? Sir, the rock did not consent. Pow! Right in the ding-dong. Bye!
That's it. Let me see here.
I'm certainly not on, Oi! Oi! I'm certainly not on terrain that seems to be confusing them. So the didn't do a whole lot. Like, it did a little bit, but not a whole lot. It's fine. Gotta go! Oh, shit, son! Okay, time to leave! X-nay on the B hearsay!
They're scanning for me.
Where you going? Hi. This is fine? This is fine? Everything's fine? What's important is not to panic?
Ready or not.
Whoa! 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 Hey! 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 Oh! That did the dingy dingy on the thingy thingy. Sir, I cannot see your thingy thingy. If you would, what happened to your thingy thingy? Hi, how you doing? Gotta go. What are you? I'm not looking for a value add situation here. It's fine. What's important is you don't panic.
We're apart.
Listen, the AI's not bad. They're just not. missed. I missed. I missed. Imagine if I hit. It'd be so much more effective. What happens if I get that burn meter all the way up? He seems to be lit on fire. So did I, like, remove all of his sensitive spots? So now all he has is just hard spots? Sir? Alright, here's the deal. I'll do you, you do me. Oh, balls! Damn near killed me at the very end! It's fine! Here, you know what? Just die. Just do me a favor, just... X-nay. Thank you. Piece of cake, flawless, stealth kill. In other news, you seem to be lacking 400 arrows. It was real close, but it wasn't close enough. That's the important part. Sometimes asking politely can get you further than you think.
Get it while I can.
Get it while I can? Oh, man. Words to live by. Hey, look. All these people that conveniently slipped past the sawtooths. Sawteeth? A fire! Also, guys, don't forget.
Devil's grief. Foreboding sight, huh?
Don't you ever
Embroidery
wonder what
hats
it
now
used to
available in the
look like?
shop.
Back when the old ones lived here.
You're not like other Nora.
No.
That's what they tell me.
Hello.
War Chief? Our scouts found enemy camps in the ruins, guarding the approach to the Ring of Metal.
Then we should hit those camps first. Make sure they stay quiet.
Agreed. Wipe out the camps, and our enemies in the Ring of Metal won't see us coming.
Our enemas in the Ring of Metal
Take
won't
out
see
the
us coming.
alarms.
We'll send Braves to each camp to lie in wait. Which you start, they'll help finish.
Yes, I will, as the outcast, start all the things.
Braves, it is time. Time to fight.
Oh,
Time
inspiring
to kill.
speech.
Maybe time to die.
Well, I didn't like that speech.
We will regroup there, at the base of the tallest tower. Then, to the Ring of Metal and vengeance. Today, we break taboo to honor our dead and punish our enemies. Blood spilled for blood spilled. May all mother forgive
The water bottles
our
ship really
trespass,
fast, the tumblers.
and if not, may she lay her wrath solely upon me. Now, to battle.
Yeah. I'll go, you know, like rah, 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 but let's go get shit done. Hey, look, Look, it's a campfire next to the campfire. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We got ourselves a corrupted right there. Not much else. The thing about these guys is they're always watching, Wazowski. Wait, hang on. That's what I wanted. Woo! That turn right there at the end. Woo! 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 The game's music has gone full owl. We will crotch our enemies. I'm playing this one because I've never played it before. Damn it. Sir, if you'd hold still. This is fine. Turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then I shoot your face. And I need you out tonight. And I need you more than ever.
Good for an old remedy.
Sir? What was that? I didn't... What? Doesn't seem like there's a ton of people in there. Who are you guys? Oh, you're Braves. Are they just out of range or what? Destroy the alarm. What are you? Blaze container. What's the purple though? Huh. Why are you just lying there, dude? Alright, so I got Jimbo over there. He was just minding his own business. He was minding his own mining. Bruh. Where are you? There you are. Why did you just clang at me? Okay, that guy died? Alright, so how do I destroy this? Why? My Spear of Spiridom has destroyed it! I guess you could say that alarm had a spiritual encounter. Sir. So done. You want more. You want more. It's alright, you're allowed to want more. Is there a fireplace in here? Nah, but I'll go tap that one. We did okay. Chibi would be surprised at our ability to do that without being alarmed. That's because on that one I decided not to give my supposition away. I vote to Space Zine. Wow. Sheen-Sight Watcher? What? Where the fuck am I? Oh. A little bit this way. I'm allowed to do one thing right. And we know what that thing usually is. Hello, boar. There. I saved and everything. On to the next one. Wow. I disapprove of your sass. It's not true. You have a nice sass. Ancient debris. We have discovered debris. I don't know what an ancient vessel is, other than it sounds like a container that's really old. It's my best feature.
Could be anything in the trees. You're sharp, Aloy.
In the trees? The fuck's in the trees? Also, sharpening one's ears sounds unpleasant. A little bit of sandpaper. Where there's one, there's others. Oh, there's just one. Okay. It's totes! Damn it, Zine, I was drinking. A common pastime when you're trying to deal with me. I would. Oh, hi. So there's more of you. It's making noises at me. It's like, bruh, noise. I'm like, but what? Oh, hi. It's ma'am. If you would kindly. All right.
show your face. I've got an arrow for you.
Oh. Well, here. When you put it like that, I'm like, you know what? Ah, ain't nothing. It's just a hound dog on top of a witch bod. Wait. Shit, it was something. My bad. I've got an arrow for you. Free arrows. All right, there's Braves. I think that's everybody. Now the killing begins. Poof, I'm a tree. It appears there are some enemies. But the enemy of our enemy is still an enemy. And Jared! What's up, dude? How you doing? How's your night been? Sir, you appear to be within my visual range, which I do not want. It's not that I always win, it's just I never lose. We got some over here. There's a there. Took the night off so I could get to focus solely on you. Well, sir, I'm all flush. I don't know that I'm used to the attentions of such a strapping, virile man. Some fries, motherfucker! Sir? You were supposed to die. Okay, but hear me out. Instead of this fight... Hi, how you doing? Thank you for stopping. Okay, so... that guy was supposed to do the dead thing? Whoa, 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 whoa. Enough with your shit. Why are you not dying? Oh, that's my guy. It's fine.
Help's on its way.
Okay. I kind of wanted to die there because that all went stupid. Just because the silent attack didn't go with that one guy. But it does mean that we have a lot of ground to recover, which is a little obnoxious.
To me.
Never mind. It spawned me in here. It's fine. There's no one here. Everything's fine. Fire! Sir? I'm gonna need you to not... No, no, no!
blazed.
He was like, I will light. Oh, that's fire. That's hot. That's hot. Hot on my biscuit. We burned his biscuits, dude.
For the fallen.
For the fallen. For the horde. You know, I've noticed that some of these folks seem to have slightly more advanced armaments than myself. And I find that to be disadvantageous, but nonetheless, I persevere. Because really, what else is there to do?
For the goddess.
For the memes. Shit. For the runaway. Hi, how you guys doing? Sir, you're gonna listen. We got ourselves a situation up here, boys. But first, we loot. Zangetsu, I hope you have a most wonderful night as well. Are you having to take off? I hope your evening finds you well. Looks like this alarm was a failed experiment. The hell are you? Alright, so it's at my back. So I must have ran kind of right by it. Hello. For the horde. Anything in here that I should be wongity-wongating? Doesn't appear like it. Yeah, it's pretty close. Seems to be right around the. We'll be right around the corner when we come. Fox! Ooh! A bitch slap a
Rough,
fool.
but I'm used to it.
Aren't there multiple, or is that just that one? Oh, well, there are definitely multiple, but I think I'm looking in a different direction. Come on. I put those corrupted guys back on the path of the straight and arrow. I'm just gonna do you like that. What are you? Okay, we got our last one. Oh, well, I might have been noticed. It's entirely possible that I might have been seen. I kind of just want to reload. Is there actually just a restart from say? Okay, yes, because you know. I just feel like I'd been noticed, you know? Oh, hey, they're right here. Like, right here. Check out all these guys that are just right here. Be very, very quiet. I'm looking for rabbits. Okay, is there anyone I'm missing nearby? Yes, you.
Hey, look up.
Need cover? Cover. Sir, if you would continue over the rise, please continue in an orderly fashion. Perfect. Wonderful.
Show your face.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, that guy's not paying attention. That guy can't even tell where his head is. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Let's get this over with.
What even is happening right now? Sir, that's gonna be no for me. That ought to de-spirit them.
Try to run.
Sir, there you go. What is even this aim assist going right now? Maybe it's the bow? Maybe it's,
We did it. Oh, praise.
Whew. A little longer, and I'll be used to it. Sure.
Wait, Pyeongthong's his merch? You had my attention, but now you have my interest.
For the generations before me.
Okay. I hate it when I know that there's a message that I'm missing and I'm scanning and just cannot find it. What are we saying is false? You're hungry, but you don't have any midnight snack food. Man, that's a tale for the ages right there, my friend. All right, so do we have a fire nearby? The one that is basically straight ahead here? Yeah. That looks like a thing right there. Well, apparently it's too far for me to pionk. Pionk is claiming she's not awesome? No. Pionk's awesome. There's no argument there. I don't know what Chibi's talking about, but man, that got ominous fast. Like suddenly she's talking in like, you know, like there's people among us, like humongous among us or something. I don't know. But it's never stay out of the tall grass. Like don't go near water. Like it got weird. Hey, you guys don't mind if I just come use this real quick, do you? You good? We good? Everyone good? All right. Be cool. Be cool, yo. What? What? Did the game just go pog? I don't think the game pogged. This is fine.
Okay, they're heading back.
Does this do anything for this guy? Nope, not a damn thing. This is such a hard shot. All right, where's the other one? There's one more. Oh, there he is. Hello, Polka. Hello, Raiders. Welcome. Hey.
Away for now.
How are you? I hope you had a good stream. I'm right here. I found me. Whiskey taste really lingers in your mouth. That's not the only thing that lingers in your mouth. Hi, Pudding. How you doing? Come again? That'll just make it linger longer, Pesimio. Like what? Like a jawbreaker? Gobstoppers? I'm not wrong. I'm just an asshole. Loot indeed. No. There's no loot. No loot here. Happy to give you something to riff off of. That's what she said. Deep breaths. Boy, are you okay? What? Don't whap me. You know what you did. Guys, I can't. It's right there. I can't. But I want it. Valuable resources detected. Fire Pyong. You catch the rest of them VOD, but it's getting late, so you're gonna call it a night. All right, Purple, have a nice night. Thank you for coming out. Polka, how was your stream? Tell me all about it. I want to hear about your day. Tell me how you're doing, how it went, what you're wearing. Like, just fill me in on the details. It's Strider. Okay, but the rain. It feels excessive. What's nothing? What are you yelling about over there, Pionk? You wore a new red skirt, and it made you happy. Good. You have a nice sense of style. That's not how you fish? Tell that to the fish. I won, didn't I?
Brew that up later.
Okay. Odd of you to suddenly offer that, but that's okay. All right. So we have something corrupted over there. What are those? Are those sawtooths? Those are sawtooths. Corrupted sawtooths. And as we've seen, sawtooths are dangerous, assuming they have some sort of AI that can see anything at all, which does not appear to be the case normally. But we are supposed to go over this way. Sawtooths go brrr. I'm assuming these are all my peeps. Hello, all my peeps.
The camps have been dealt with. Now
Yes,
to the
I
Ring
was
of Metal.
there. I don't know where you
Its
were,
high
but I
walls
did.
protect the enemy. We'll have to scale the height. Under
Under
fire if we're detected.
I have another idea. Their base has a weakness. Send me in alone, and I'll exploit it. If I'm successful, I'll blow a hole in those walls big enough for the entire war party to charge through.
Sounds like a plan. So long as I get to come with you.
A war chief should be grateful for 2 arrows so eager to spring from the bow.
That's a euphemism right
well,
there.
Go with Aloy as her spearmate, but be vigilant.
Yes, War Chief. I will.
We might need to take an extra 3 minutes, if you know what I mean.
Go now. We wait on your signal.
Go now and leave me! I mean, I've got the spear, so it makes sense. Her lack of tone. She has no tone. It's just lacking. Where am I going? Who am I doing? I'm following him? Why am I following him? Who the hell's who died and made you war chief? Sir, I'll have you know I work alone. I'm only following you because we happen to be going in the same direction and I don't know what direction I need to go. But otherwise, I haven't died once. We've had a couple rounds where we did test runs, but there's no deaths. This is a deathless run.
You followed me this far, even into the ruins. I thought you trusted me.
I do, but how would you know that this base has a weakness?
Patience, Varl. You'll know soon enough.
Suffocation, no death run. Apparently, there's no hippity hop here. It looked kind of hippity hop. Like, for someone who's so springy sprongy, you'd think she could hippity hop, especially where they've built this, but no hippity hop. Oh, I need to talk to him. Okay. Hey!
Take my hand.
And that's how I pulled his arm out of the socket, Your Honor. Are we parkowering? There's a dude right there. There's 2 dudes. They're dudes!
Take the one on the right.
Wait, which one's the one on the right? There's 14 of them! Okay. Sir, you were supposed to die. Thank you.
Stay in cover!
Wow. Varl, I feel like you kind of fucked that up for me. Varl! Jesus Christ, dude. You said take the one on the right. I shot the one on the right. You ignored the one on the left. Sir? This was flawless. Not sure where I lost all that health, but nonetheless, perfect. We're gonna have a conversation about your performance. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm telling you, this guy's earning some demerits. You know what I mean? I had expectations for you, sir. And they did not involve you not doing a damn thing. Oh, that looks fun. Where are you? There you are.
2 more. You take the one on the left.
How about, okay, does that mean you're gonna take the one on the right or no? Also, how the fuck do I get around to you? I don't even know what, sir! Hang on, what the fuck?
Okay, no more sneaking.
What do you mean no more sneak? What the hell? I disapprove of everything. I find this to be frustrating. Let us remain here. While they... I don't even know where the fuck the dude went, though. Like, how he got over there. It's like they've got this little back area here that you can't do anything. So that ain't it. I don't know if this is the right way to go or not. But also, it's kind of randomly, like, not showing me shit. Whereas I would prefer to not randomly not show me shit. Sorry, your Wi-Fi's being stupid. There's the climbing spot. Okay, so you want me to take the one on the left? Is that what you said? All right, but here's the thing. Are you going to get your guy? Because I can get my guy, but can you get your guy? Or are you just going to be like, no, no guy for me. Ba -ba -da -ba -da -ba -da -ba -da. I mean, my guy's just fine. It's like, here you go, no problem. How about yours? Hey, look, you performed.
Healing supplies. Lucky.
He doesn't even crouch. He's like, I am walking. I'm walking. How long's too long for an Ethernet cable? It depends on the classification of cable.
There. See that covered shelter?
Do you see those
Cat 8
co-opters?
is 100 meters.
Focus, Laurel. That
Cat
shelter
7
full of
is
blaze.
300 meters, I
A whole
believe?
Stockpile of it.
Or 133 meters,
Fast
one of the
set it
two.
off. The explosion will destroy those corruptors and collapse the wall.
Anyway,
too.
as long as you're less than 300 feet, you're pretty well
Breach for
good.
the Nora to charge through. Can't hit it from here, though. We'll need to get closer.
I'll get closer. You head back. Tell Sona the plan and lead them to that side of the ring.
I'll see it done. And when the wall collapses, I'll be first through the breach.
Signal loss is a bigger problem in the Cat 5 and Cat 5e, but if, like, I mean, you know, if you're running Cat 7, then you're doing okay.
It'll be a lot easier.
So wait, I wasn't paying attention. What am I supposed to do? Sneak to the blaze. Like that blaze right there? Oh no, that over there. Okay. May have to get a Cat 8. Cat 7 technically can do longer runs than Cat 8. But that's because of the speeds that they're set up for. But Cat 7's the way to go. All fiber all the time. So part of redoing the wiring, because I this was great in a don't think about the money that I spent, because I paid to have an electrician professionally install my breakout box and all the different pieces, including the termination point for the coax for the house, the termination point for the Ethernets for the house, and a power outlet, the enclosure box, and a power distribution box. Okay, so all that in a enclosure. Had the electrician take care of it, and then found that nothing worked after. You know, I mean, this was like long after they were gone. And I went down, and the electrician had taken the runs from the house, all the wires, and put RJ45s on them and then plug them into the female ports of the patch panel rather than putting the lines into the wiring on the back so you could have the female ports to do your patch cable to. So they plugged into literally nothing. And so anyway, that was like but rookie mistake. But so I rewired it all. But part of the panel is he took down when I had my fiber installed, they put up a because there's a shitload of insulation down there. The house is supposed to be 0 energy ready, so it's got it's like 6 or 8 inches of insulation on the exterior walls. Like it's just a pile of insulation. And when the fiber guy came, he pulled some of that out, pushed some of it in, and screwed a piece of plywood against some studs, and then mounted his modem. You know, he brought the fiber in, mounted his fiber modem there, and left. And then the electrician, when I was like, "Hey, I want you to set all this up," he was like, "Well, it should go right where this guy's done this, so I'm going to take all this down and put the fiber modem inside the enclosure." And I was like, "That's fine." So he did that. Everything's fine. No big deal. Except now, as I'm doing the rewiring and stuff, I've got the fiber modem, which is kind of like loose, bouncing around because it's not made to go in there. And the fiber connection that the electrician had done had kind of like the head. I don't even know how the fuck fiber works, but like the head of it had like the dust shield or whatever had come off. So it's like I literally just have the single fiber strand plugging into my modem, and I'm trying to hold it while working and doing punch downs and not letting the fiber break. It's so weird. Fiber is just strange. If you're used to dealing with regular wire, if you've used regular wire at all, and then you're dealing with fiber, it is so weird because it is this tiny, the fastest connection in my entire house is this tiny, tiny, tiny little plastic strand. It was, it all worked out. I didn't break it or anything like that. Fiber can be very fragile. Yes and no. Fiber, it's come a long way. So it's not, it's not that it's not fragile, but it's not that it's particularly fragile either. And it is definitely not the speed of light. But at any rate, it's an interesting thing how fiber works. If you've never worked like terminated fiber or worked with the fiber end, it's very strange to have this, to go from heavy cable wiring and doing patch panels and I've got this Cat 7 that's thick and shielded and all that, and foil shielded, and then you've got fiber. Tiny little thing. It's pretty resilient, yeah, though. It's not, I don't think it's glass anymore, is it? Yeah, you don't want to, it's not like, it's just fiber, whatever, you can't break it, but it's not like, it's not like it's a glass rod that the slightest pull can do anything. So, you have your techs break it a few times a year. A few times a year if you're working with it regularly. I don't think that's particularly fragile. That's just, but not like we think of glass. But at any rate, my internet's still connected. Everything's fine. And so then I punched down the first one because I got a nice punch down tool. And I punched down the first one and I go ka-chunk. And I'm like, white, blue, ka-chunk. Blue, ka-chunk. White, green, ka-chunk. Green, ka-chunk. White, brown, ka-chunk. And it broke on the inside instead of the outside. That's when I realized, looking at the tool it was my first time using, that one side has the trimmer and the blade and the other side doesn't. You always want the blade to be on the outside, not the inside. So pull all it off because now I don't have enough. Done that before. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody who's done a punch down has done that before. But then I had to pull it all down, strip it back up, get extra wire, get it all down. So then I punch it down. And this was actually, I'm really happy with this purchase. I was just at Home Depot. I think I was getting electrical boxes, and I saw that for $30 they had an Ethernet tester, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to be doing Ethernet connections. A tester sounds pretty damn nice. And I'll tell you what it is, and I'm very happy with it. For $30, it's great to just be like, okay, that works. So I punch this down, and then I put the tester on the one end, which is, up the stairs, into the room, plug it in, and then back downstairs, and open it up, and boop, and it just says short. It's not open, it says short. Can I double check my wiring? Oh, it looks good. And it's got a little, like, the punch panel literally has a color code diagram. Like, it literally has next to each punch down, it's it's white, blue, white, green, white, orange, white, brown, so it's, and then I'm sitting there and I'm like, I don't know what, think, and I'm sitting there with my poo pants on, think, and then it makes me and then I think, you son of a bitch. They wired the house in B instead of A, didn't they? So I came up and checked the key, what is it, capstone, keystone, whatever. Here, yep. T568B versus T568A. So my brilliant mind, being brilliant, is like, I don't know if that's the problem, but I think that's the problem, but I don't know if that's the problem because obviously I haven't verified the problem, but I think that's the problem, but I don't know that's the problem, right? So I take off all the wires off the wall terminal and rewire it with A, which is like, it's still a punch down, but it's tiny. So it's like, but I get it. And I plug in and it's like, all good, which is great. Perfect. So now I have the question of, do I miswire the one that has the literal color diagram on it, or do I go and change all the endpoints throughout the house? And I certainly wasn't about to change all the endpoints in the house. So for all the rest of them, I'm like, white, blue, white, orange, white, green, white, brown, and it's working out great. So now the only thing to keep in mind is that all of my house is wired T568B, except for the first one I did, which is A. And that's going to fuck me up at some point. Some way or another, I have one outlet that's A, because that's the one that I was like, is that the problem? And so, it's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. A and B shouldn't matter. It can auto-detect. You generally, like, you still don't want to just assume that. Like, better to wire it properly. Yeah, the cable's still straight through, just different. Yeah, it just swaps green and orange. And the electrician's long gone. It's fine. But leave a note for myself. Just inside, I will take a Post-it and cram it inside the box, inside the wall, that just says sorry and doesn't have anything else to it. So you just open it up and you're like, sorry. What? And but how did you not just burn down your house after all that running around in stress? Well, I still kind of like having the house, Like, I like a roof. So, networking nerds! But, self-prank. Shouldn't have noted very different things. You know what, and I don't know, I don't think A and B is the same thing as a pass-through and or straight through and a crossover, is it? Maybe it is, but I remember having to get crossover cables back in the day, and it pissed me off because, kind of like you were saying, MDI, MDX, like, crossover detection should be just a thing. And it irritated me for years that it wasn't a thing. It's like, if it's not here, then try it there, you son of a bitch! But they finally got there. Crossover hasn't been a thing for a good long while. But yeah, crossover detection is more reliable. But it's just, back in the day, it used to irritate me because crossover was like, it used to be back if you were doing Ethernet to an Ethernet, like a computer to a computer, you needed a crossover cable because apparently someone decided when they were making the standard that, hey, we should have a flip inside the switch the hub, so that way everything could be more complicated. But it's fine. All that said, Horizon Zero Dawn. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Horizon Zero Dawn. But I think we're gonna. Well, let's see. I'm right here. Maybe we should finish and get to a stopping point, and then we'll stop. That's how you really feel? Crossover can bite my ass. So where the fuck am I supposed to go, and how am I supposed to get there? Because I'm supposed to go there, but how the fuck am I supposed to fucking fuck that fuck? Jesus. I got big boy over here. I guess I could kind of stay out of sight right down there. So, drop behind fence, kill dude, take cover, and hope? It just...
Long day. And a longer night ahead, most likely.
That just seems optimistic. Just ride the big boy. Oh. So this is definitely going to have some trial runs before we get it right deathlessly. Cool. I wonder if it's a thing where it's like if I kill him in the weeds, then they won't see the body. I don't know whether that's a thing or not. Now that we're done discussing my day job, back to Lurk. Question is, can I throw a rock that gets that dude's attention but doesn't get that dude's attention? Good luck. Thank you, hero. Nope. That dude didn't even move. Sorry, I mean, you know, like, think of how many evil layers would be more impenetrable if they invested in a lawnmower. Good, I picked up my rock. I reclaimed my rock. Just missed the first time. No big deal. NBD. Good practice slice. Just a test run. Sir? The question is he gonna notice? That robot is blind as fuck. Listen, I am a tree. Whoop. I am a beautiful butterfly. Probably not the best time. Let's, maybe just wait for a second. Just, you know, next pass. Next pass. You all look like little ants from up here. All right, dude should be
See
walking
you. I
down.
can't see you.
Sir?
A corpse!
Of course it was. Two corpses. Sir, I think if you'll find that if you double check, there's actually more than just the one. All right, so we've got ourselves a bit of a situation here. I'm not entirely sure where to go here. Or how to get there, other than to hell in a handbasket. You know what I mean? There's a lot of guys up there. It obviously wants me to kill some, but I don't think it's right to just start shooting. I feel like the 3 over there is the more correct play. That guy just is not moving at all. So the thing's moving away right now. You come over here, you cycle around.
Just need to get an angle on that blaze and shoot it.
What blaze? I feel like this is definitely cover. I am definitely hidden from everything. Except that guy. All right, so we have that dude. That dude's facing the wrong way. Can I get up around there? Okay, that's at max distance and coming back around. Is there any cover over here? There appears to be some cover over here. Poof, I'm a tree. Right underneath this tree. Woo, that was clucky. I think that dude's facing me, isn't he? Nope. I'm a tree. This is gonna be awkward. If you could, thank you. Sir? 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 Madam? This is Wendy's?
Keep working. The shadow never rests.
Hey, Shadow, why don't you take a quick rest real quick? You're gonna say quick twice there, just to make sure everyone understands it's quick?
can't carry more.
Damn it! All right. I think we're relatively safe at the moment. Is that the blaze container that I'm aiming for? That's a supply crate. That's supposed to be the blaze container. Not a lot of tall grass. Hi, how you doing? My name's Wendy.
I should be able to hit the blaze from here.
Do I need to hit it with like a fire arrow? Sir? Yes, LOB. How may I do you?
Look up.
What? This is lies! Slander!
Come out, and I'll make it quick.
Must have been the wind. Fire makes your heart go boom.
What?
Why you run? Why you run instead of just walk when I tell you walk? Now I got all these people going, what's going on? Did I start this game today? Nah. These are some Bethesda level guards. The bloom is bloody beautiful. Think I can kill him? I don't think I can. Maybe I can.
Battle is upon us.
I need to
Fuck!
get to that blaze fast.
Supplies! There's a lot of bad things going on right now. Who's the bad guy? Who's the good guy? Who's the woody guy? Sir? I disapprove of everything. No. But wait, before you attack me, remember, I'm a friend. Yeah. I'm not actually a friend. I lied. I feel that I deceived you.
You can't evade the shadow.
This is fine.
Found him.
Woo! Hey! Oh, it burns when I burn. I'm on fire. The thing is I don't have anywhere to go! Oh, I can go over here. That guy's head is on fire. That guy's head is on fire. That guy doesn't appear to be taking damage, which I question. Sorry, you got my way.
I've got you sighted.
Would you guys stop being the good guys? How am I supposed to attack everyone if everyone's a good guy? Fire! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Extra fire! Whoop! Wait, but hear me out. Out! Come here.
All-Mother, look upon our victory. A debt of blood is paid. Remember this day, brave Nora.
From your lips to the goddess's ears. Yes, remember it. Be ready to leave this place.
Hayate Kibagami,
With your
thank you for the
spears
initial
and
sub.
arrows rest in the
Hiyate.
bodies of the fallen. They are tainted.
Terry,
like
thank you for the 6
these
months.
ruins.
Hero with the 100 bits. Serpent Chad with the 5 months. Davey Creeping with the 8 months on the tier 2. Thank you so much.
They won't be able to kill again. The killers, this corruption, they're all parts of the mystery I'm chasing. Where the trail leads, I go.
Happy early birthday, RPG Cat. We sing your little song.
Never know when I might need these.
A little bit of shards. A little bit of thug.
You're a skilled warrior, Aloy. Rost trained you well.
Did you know him?
A long time ago. Well enough to know he was a good man.
Then why was he cast out? What crime did he commit?
I wish I could tell you. But it seems only the High Matriarchs know that story.
So I've heard. Well, I should be on my way.
Thank you, Aloy.
Is
The
LLB still
All-Mother
here?
Bless your journeys, wherever they take you.
Ma'am, if you could move so I could search this dude. Yes, she is still here. LLB, I challenge you to one of these days post on Twitter a selfie of you with your hair done up like Aloy's. How many do you, sir? I mean, that's a... I accept this challenge. Nice. So let it be written, so let it be so. So say we all. What say you? Aye. Am I supposed to be in here? I don't feel like I'm supposed to be in here. Okay. I'm feeling very claustrophobic suddenly. Happy birth, RPG. Okay. All right, so where does that leave us quest-wise? Just go to Mother's Crown and talk to Murray. We had the hunting grounds. Remove machine parts using tear blast arrows. Interesting. I don't even think I can craft tear blast arrows. Oh, I can. No, I can't. Let's fill her up. I like that I was down one because of the random one that I shot. Alrighty. Skill points. Have you thought about spending them? Yeah, but if I don't, then it drives you guys nuts. I mean, you gotta admit that's pretty compelling. Devil's grief. Still don't know what the hell that was. Oh, broadhead. Okay, still don't know what broadhead is. Damn, that's some travel. Apparently I was down that way. Oh, I know where this was. Isn't this right across? Isn't this where I kersplatted with the fire dudes? Or was that right there? Maybe that was right here. Maybe it was right here. I don't know where this was. I don't know where I am. Who is this? How'd you get my number? What the hell? Why is this blue? What is this? What is this? What are you? Are you bad? Are you the bad place? Do I not want to go to you? Do I want to go to you? I should fast travel? Yeah, but what if I didn't? I could walk the entire way. It'd be great. No need for skill points if you got skills. Exactly.
These are thick. Hard to line up a shot.
All right, so I go up there. Less walking, more beaten-offs.
Hunt's over. Fight's on.
IW mine. Seems like there'd be something in there. Where the hell am I going again? Or that way. These damn kids and their fast travel. Back in my day, we had to traverse the whole forest. I mean, I feel like I did traverse the whole forest. But that's all right, Grandpa. You shake that cane. You shake it good. Don't let anybody tell you can't shake your cane. I mean, unless it's like the police, in which case, probably ought to stop. Strider? Yo, gamer kid, how you doing? How you doing?
Mother's crown.
The tribe needs you.
Feels more like a military camp. I bet this village has seen better days.
Hello. I've seen better days.
Excuse me, I'm
I
saying a
couldn't
prayer
live
to all
among
Marshall.
machines like you did. Not forever.
Curiosity.
I've been up since early in the morning. I can barely think.
I'm too nervous to talk to you.
You're you. I am, in fact, me. Can
The
confirm.
hero of Devil's Grief. Come here, girl. Been wanting to meet you.
Oh, hi.
Next time, I'll remember what the matriarchs do.
Here, I don't want the exposition to happen when I remember what it is. You shake it more than 3 times, you're playing with it? Whatever. So, guys, we're gonna wrap up there. Thank you, Count, for coming out and being a part of tonight. I hope you enjoyed. We had some fun. We had some plays. We had some good times. I think in general we enjoyed it. You guys were extremely generous tonight, and I don't deserve it, and I appreciate you all. So thank you so much, and know that I recognize and, as I said, appreciate. You are all fantastic. Remember, there is new merch on the store. We have the embroidery hats, we have a beanie, we have a snapback, and we have the dad cap. I genuinely think that they look pretty damn awesome. And I'm really happy with them. So I hope that you guys are interested as well. We also have the Banana Bugatti emblem on one tumbler. We'll get that onto the Steins and everything, onto the rest of them here shortly. And then also, what was the other thing? We posted something else. Oh, we have the new mouse pads that went out. The new mouse pads, including the ultra large. If you're looking for a placemat or a welcome mat for your door, or perhaps a blanket to keep in the car in case of emergency, then we have the 35 by 16. In addition to all the new mouse pads that are the X versus Alien graphic. This graphic right here. So that is now available. If you're interested, be sure to check it out, merch.zine.me. We will be back with Jordan tomorrow doing Rustic Waters, and then I don't know what we're doing, whether we'll be in Among Us, which I kind of doubt, or if we'll be back in Horizon Zero Dawn after. We'll see how it goes. And be sure you follow and do all that stuff. 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. And yeah, twitter.com/zine, youtube.com/zine, youtube.com/z/Zine Live. If you want the VOD channel as well, which is newly released and still up to date. Haven't fallen behind yet. So have yourself a good night, everybody. Hang out to the end of the outro. I'll find you somewhere to go. Love your faces, and we'll see you soon.
You carry the world upon your shoulders.